Episode 8, Removing How from the Equation. In the last episode, we talked about why most adults stop dreaming. Not because they lose ambition, but because dreaming starts to feel irresponsible. And when you allow yourself to dream again, even a little, something predictable happens. You immediately ask, how? How would that work? How would I afford it? How would I pull that off? How would I explain it to people? And just like that, the dream starts shrinking again. Not because it wasn't meaningful, but because you introduced how too early. This is where most people lose momentum. They don't abandon the dream with negativity. They lose momentum by turning it into logistics too soon. Now don't misunderstand me. How matters. Strategy matters, execution matters, but timing matters more. When you ask how before you've fully defined what you want, you're asking your current identity to solve for a future you haven't grown into yet. And your current identity answers based on your current skills, your current resources, your current comfort level. That's a very small reference point. Let me explain this another way. Imagine a younger version of you trying to understand the life you're living today. They wouldn't know how you got here either. But growth happened gradually. Skills developed. Confidence expanded. Opportunities appeared. The how revealed itself over time. But if that younger version had demanded a full blueprint before starting, they might have lost momentum before ever beginning. This is what happens when adults dream. They demand proof before permission. They want guarantees before belief. They want certainty before movement. And certainty is almost never available at the beginning. When you remove how, temporarily something powerful happens. You allow clarity to expand. You allow imagination to breathe. You allow your mind to explore possibility without immediately shutting it down. Most people think removing how is reckless. It isn't. It's creative. It's the difference between asking, how can I realistically do this? And asking, what would I want if fear wasn't making the decision? Those are two very different questions. The first one shrinks your thinking to fit your current limitations. The second one expands your thinking to fit your potential. An extraordinary success doesn't begin with strategy. It begins with vision. Vision gives direction. Direction creates movement. Movement creates experience. Experience builds capability. And capability eventually answers how. But if you demand how first, you lose momentum before you ever build the capability that would have answered it. This week, I want you to try something different. When you catch yourself thinking about a possibility and immediately asking how, pause. Instead, ask, what would this look like if I didn't need to know the steps yet? Stay there. Don't solve it. Don't edit it. Just let the vision exist. You're not committing to anything. You're allowing your mind to expand again. Because the truth is, most people don't lose momentum because their dreams are unrealistic. They lose momentum because they collapse possibility into logistics too soon. Next episode, we're going to talk about what happens after vision, how to turn clarity into intentional action without falling back into overwhelm. Extraordinary success isn't built in one decision. It's built by thinking differently long enough for your actions to catch up.